Have you ever been in a place where you are in total regret because of the things that you said to your partner or you shared with your partner? Maybe because you are extremely angry or extremely in love or too happy they did something to you, and you're like, anyway, why wouldn't I just tell them? You gave them access to certain details about your family or property, documents, or just certain information that was really, really critical, and you are sitting back and thinking, okay, was I thinking straight when I let this out? Well, this is the video for you. Hello and welcome to this channel where I talk about marriage, relationships and family. In case that's something you're interested in, like and subscribe. In marriage, we are always dealing with emotions, and the truth is, marriage should not be run based on emotions. You are supposed to have a clear head, sober mind, and make the right decisions. But what happens when you have actually made the wrong decisions? And how do we work around that? How do we actually prevent ourselves from making the next mistake because we are either too happy or too angry? Because let's face it, your partner is going to make you feel so good about yourself. Probably when you're done with a bed session and you're like, I really love this woman to the moon and back, and if possible I can give her half my kingdom. And guess what? You give her the title deed papers or you sign a certain document, and in just a split second everything is gone because they gave you a good time in bed. But is that what we should base on? Or maybe your son has really made you so angry and you are at a point whereby you're signing certain documents, you're making a will, and you're thinking, this boy doesn't deserve it, I'm going to give more of this property to this one and less to this one. And yet, if you actually thought about it, they are all your children and you didn't make a wise decision. So before making a decision, like smashing that window, taking them to court, or just uttering those words that can never be forgotten, these are some of the things that you can do. First of all, walk away and calm down. You could be extremely high on emotions, and these emotions are not only negative emotions, they can also be positive emotions. You could be so happy, or you could be so angry, or you're just so sympathetic and you just want to sort of calm the situation down. Or in just that peak of being so angry, you take something away from them, or you smash the television, or you take the car keys from them, or you, when you're so happy, you give them the title deed to that important property that you know they don't deserve. What do we do? Breathe in and out. Do not act on that anger. Do not act on that too much joy that you are experiencing. Take a walk. Breathe in, breathe out, or just tell yourself, no, I know that I am so happy, I'm emotional right now, I'm just happy that she's back, but let me hold on a bit, give it a week, give it 2 weeks, when my mind is clear, sober, and not influenced by certain things, and I'll make the right decision. Secondly, you have to exercise patience. Some of you are in a marriage and you're thinking, okay, I wish I'd just given it 1 more year before I asked her to marry me, or I wish I had just waited and talked to a friend or a significant person in my life about this decision before saying yes to his proposal. It just needed a little more patience. You know, when you think through certain things, you actually analyze the pros and cons. It ceases to be, how are they going to see us? There'll be pictures all over and it's going to be glamorous, just me and him and against the world. Please, when you're making big decisions, that is not what you need to fill your mind. You need to be asking yourself, how much value is this person adding? If I share this information with them, are they going to use it against me, or they're going to use it to build me? Are they going to tear me down, or they're going to help me sail through this circumstance. It's just very simple. Taking time to think through is going to give you more clarity, and you make a better decision. Actually, you make a smarter and wiser decision. Look at 10 years down the road, 30 years, 50 years, 100 years, even when you go. In a marriage, you know what your spouse is capable of doing. You know what happens when you entrust them with loads of money or certain information. You know your children best. You know their strengths and weaknesses. You know what this one can handle and what the other one cannot handle. You can't just be moved by the moment and you sign off something or make certain decisions. You regret them at the end of the day. When you have analyzed a situation, you will have understanding, and understanding is very, very important. When you understand a certain situation, when you understand the pros and cons, even when it looks like it's a dumb decision, you know that it is the right thing to do, and it is really a wise and smart choice. And lastly, exercise being sober. Just get into spaces. By spaces, I mean quiet time, where you're not influenced by what you have taken, or that scrumptious meal that he has made or she has made, or that touch that you have just had from your partner. And just think about your family. Think about your marriage. Think about what you can do for your wife, what you can discuss with her, or what you can share concerning your family. Yes, with a clear mind, with a sober mind, you will see things beyond the curtain, beyond the smile, beyond that touch of love, beyond that effort that a child is putting in just to please you, you know, beyond that worker who is trying everything to make them look good before you, and yet in actual sense their heart speaks otherwise. That is very, very important. Well, that's what I had for you today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification for more uplifting content. See you in the next video.